to make a spiritual union when both join together and submit to God's will. God told them together. When you look at the verse, God told them. God didn't tell him to have dominion. It says God told them to have dominion. God told them to subdue the earth. God told them. He didn't tell Adam to do nothing by himself. He told them to do it. And then there's God's purpose for marriage. The purpose is in verse 128. And God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion. God gave 5 purposes for marriage. First he said, multiply. That means, you know what that means. The second thing he said was, be fruitful. And be fruitful means be prosperous. And the only way for the man and the wife to be prosperous is to work together as one. As long as she doing her thing, he doing his thing, there would never be prosperity in the home. But God told them to be fruitful and multiply. Being fruitful, God said, God wants you to be prosperous. God wants every marriage to be prosperous. Financially, socially, emotionally, in all those different kinds of ways. And then God said, replenish the earth. You know, replace what you use. God said, subdue the earth, meaning take charge. Be in control of it. And then God said, have dominion. That means to prevail over. And so I want to urge the young ladies today and the young men to just be patient and wait for God's plan. That God has created somebody just for you, and God has created you for somebody. And God has a priority for marriage. God has a permanence for marriage. God has a place for marriage. God has a plan for marriage. God has a purpose for marriage. And if you wait and let God bring them to you, it'll last. But there's something else I want you to consider. These are what I call my 5 P's that I put together. This is Flemingology now. I close the book. Tell you Flemingology now. And this is for the young ladies and the young men. That before you commit to anybody, there's what I call the 5 P's that you need to take time and learn. The first P is for his past. You need to know where he's been. You need to know what he's been doing. What's his background? What's his family like? You need to know as much about his past as you can. The second P is his present. What's he doing right now? What's he doing with his life? The third P is his paternity. What's his family like? Know the family. Know the family history. The fourth P is his purpose. What's he here for? How does he see his life going? What's his plan for his life? And the 5P is his piety. What's his relationship like with the Lord? Take time to learn those 5 things. Learn about his or her. His past, where he's been. His present, what he's doing right now. His paternity, who's your family. Your purpose, what are you going to do with your life. Your piety, who is Jesus to you? Learn those 5 things before you commit to anybody. And I'm talking to men and women now. Young men, take time to know the person before you commit. Too many young people commit and don't know the person. Don't know nothing about their background, nothing about their past, don't know where they've been, don't know what they've been doing, but you're in love. You're sitting there for premarital counseling and don't know who you're going to marry. All right, I think I better call it quits while I'm ahead. All right. Next time I'm going to tell you how to, well, I'll wait till next time to tell you. All right, but if you got that now, you do know that God has a plan for marriage. God has a permanence for marriage, a place for marriage, a priority for marriage, a purpose for marriage, and the plan for marriage. So keep those things in mind. Amen? And I want to say again, congratulations to all the married couples in here. Those of you who are hanging on in there. Especially our senior married couples, the Reeds, and what mother deacon there? James and Clarence back there. These are our 50-year married couples. And we are so proud of you that you set a wonderful example for us. And you prove to us that you can stay together. Through good times, through bad times. Through sickness and in health. Till death do us part. And I want to thank you for the example that you're setting for us. You know, when Adam said, this is bones of my bones and flesh of my flesh, he was saying his marriage vows. He was saying, when he said flesh of my flesh, he said, that's me standing there. That's a part of me. And anything that's a part of you, you're going to love it. You're going to cherish it. You're going to hold it in high esteem. Because it's a part of me. Brothers, your wife is a part of you. Hold her in high esteem. Honor her. Love her. Be good to her. Do I need to go on, ladies? Yeah. Y'all want me to go on? Okay. We're gonna open the doors of the church. That's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna open the doors.